muted out, so just make sure you mute your lines. But good morning, everybody. I am Dr. Roz. I am always sitting in for the phenomenal Phyllis Nash. I can never do justice walking in her shoes because she's such a fantastic leader and our midwife, and we love her, we love her, we love her. Listen, I'm telling you, today is a great day. Today is a wonderful day because you're here, because we're here. And I can't say it enough that we make up Wakana to whatever it is today and whatever it's going to be in the future. And today is Wellness Wednesday. Today is the day that we huddle up with our leader, our trainer, our coach, our pastor, um, our motivator. He inspires us. I mean, he wears so many different hats. And even when he's going through things in his own personal life, he still finds a way to give to us. So I'm going to get out the way. Listen, we've got things going on today. Get ready for it. Thursday is going to be a day that we're going to also have another C suite meeting Thursday night. I'm sure you'll see the announcement of it, but just put that on your calendar. Start telling somebody about it. You want to hear this. We've got 14 more days for the Founders Movement. The door is about to close. Lord have mercy. The door is about to close. And that just means the shares will go up, up, and away. So we got 14 days left before that ends. Today is Wednesday, flat belly gummies. That's the special of the day. You should have already gotten the email. Check your email if you haven't seen it. All right. So without further ado, Coach Dan, are you out there?
Absolutely, absolutely. Great morning, Wakanda Nation. Great morning, my beloved Dr. Ross. Truly, you're exactly right. This is the day that God made, and the fact that we are still here says that we ought to rejoice and we ought to be glad in it. I want to take a few moments right before we get into training to just thank everyone for your prayers and thank you for the text messages, the phone calls, and all of those things in the passing of my father. What I did not know is that last week when we were on the call, shortly after I hung up, I found out that he had just passed. And so y'all be praying for me and my family as we go to celebrate his life on this coming Friday. It's at 10 o'clock a.m. is the visitation. The wake is at 11 o'clock a.m. For those of you in Chicago, if you decide you want to stop by, it's at the Powerhouse Chicago at 944 West 103rd Street. This will probably be the most difficult eulogy that I've ever had to do, but I'm believing God for the strength to do it. That's enough of that, y'all. Guess what? Listen, Coach Dr. Ross just said it. We are 14 days away before the doors of the Founders Pact, the Founders Movement, are closed. When they are closed, that means they will not reopen again. Here is what I want to share with you. What I want to share with you is that Dr. Ross said they're going to go up and they're going to go away. I'm going to deal with the first part of what she said. They're only going to go away for those that did not participate in it. It's only going to be a loss for those that didn't take advantage of it when they had an opportunity. The truth of the matter is what it's going to do for the smart ones in the room, and I'm only talking to the smart ones in the room. I'm talking to the smart ones in the room. I don't know which room you're in, but it's early. You may be in your car. You may be in your home or something like that. I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself you're one of the smart ones in the room. Because for one of the smart ones in the room, it's not that it's going to go away, but it is going to go up. What do you mean, Coach? What are you talking about? When I say it's going to go up, I'm saying the value of the shares are going to exponentially continue to increase. Why? Because the revenue of Wakana is going to continue to increase. And as the revenue increases, the 1% of what that revenue is going to grow. And because there is no more opportunity for new shareholders, quote unquote, for lack of better words, to be able to gain, that means that the value of the share must also increase, and it's not diminished by the number of shares that's been allocated. So what does that mean to you? The first thing that means to you is anyone that's on this call that have not made a conscious decision to max out the amount of shares that you can possibly get, which I believe is 3. If you have not, and I've been away for a moment, so somebody can step in and correct me if I'm wrong. But if the goal is for you to max out you as an individual, max out the amount of shares that you can get in this last 14 days. I want you to max it out. Why do I want you to max it out? Because I want you to max out the maximum amount of funds that's going to come back to you as a result of it. That's one. The second thing that I want you to do is I want you to go to those individuals. Come on. Those individuals that bought packs, founders packs from you in last year, the year before, and so on. Go back to those individuals, if you have not done so, and say to them that in 14 days, we're closing it out. If they found value in the beginning, they'll find value now. And the way that you can help them to see the value is that you examine what the revenue share on what each share was worth in year 1, and then watch this, begin to tell them what it is in year 3. And then from that perspective, you don't talk about the dollar amount, you talk about the percentage of increase. So for example, if the value of the share when it first started was only $1, and then now it's $3, then guess what? You have what? 200% increase, 300% increase, because it's doubled or it's tripled. And so you talk percentages to business people, and you talk double and triple to people that's not business savvy. So people that really don't understand gains and or percentages, then you communicating the value of it has tripled since or doubled since its beginning. And it's only going to increase. And then you share because the revenue, overall revenue of Rakana has increased exponentially every single year. This is how I'm going to always go back to this, and you got to always remember this, because I want this to be embedded in your mindset whenever you talk. Before you open your mouth, I want you to qualitatively examine how to, here we go, properly position your proposition. So number 1, you got to max it out. Number 2, people that have bought founders packs in the past, you want to encourage them to max it out. Then number 3, of course, you want to grab all of those new individuals that are new to Wakana, that is new to our movement. You want to grab them. Well, Coach, here's part of the challenge in grabbing them. I got some objections, some standard kind of objections that I'm working through. You have certain objections like, I can't afford it. Well, if you look at it from what they have to spend when they say they can't afford it, then you're probably going to lose because you can't count their money. But if you properly position your proposition to get them to the mindset of you can't miss it, then they're going to start looking at it from a different perspective. Don't allow them to spend a lot of time talking about why they can't do it now. Allow them to understand why they can't wait till the future. 3 reasons why. Well, the one main reason why they can't wait till the future is because in 14 days it's over. Don't talk about the position of what they got to spend. Talk about the position of what they can get in return. Now, this doesn't mean go out and make promises that you can't keep. But what this does mean is to allow the facts to speak for itself. Allow the facts to speak for itself. Okay, allow the facts to speak for itself. Now, if you need some help in allowing the facts, and the facts are the dollars and cents to speak for itself, communicated not necessarily in the numerical dollar, but in the mindset of percentage and increase, then that's talking to one individual. Or when you allow the facts to speak for itself, you're going to allow the results to speak for itself. What are you saying? Well, part of the thing is we don't have a crystal ball. We don't have a crystal ball, so we can't guarantee to anybody how long Wakanda's going to be in business. Let's just deal with it. We can't guarantee to anybody how much money Wakanda is going to ultimately make. If you do that, there's no integrity. But what you can do is you can highlight the results from the beginning to where we are right now. You can talk about the testimonies. You could talk about the lives that are being changed. And then you can say, because of that, here's what's going to happen. We are exponentially growing. How do we know? Because we started with 0 customers and we're about 25,000 now. That's only going to increase. Then we have to, and I'm going to have you do the homework. I'm not going to give you the cheat sheet, but I'm going to give you the questions that you got to ask because I want you to become business owners. And so here's what you got to do. Then you got to go back and you got to identify, well, listen, out of 25,000 customers, what is our retention rate? Because when you begin to talk about retention rate, if our retention rate is pretty significant, then what that's going to say to the people that it's working and it's going to keep working and people are going to keep coming. Are y'all seeing this? This is how you properly position your proposition. Facts, sell, story, sell. Some people don't want to hear your story. They want to hear the facts. And some people don't understand your facts. They want to hear your story. So guess what you got to do? You got to know the some people that you're talking to. I hope y'all getting this. I hope you're getting it. I hope you're getting it. You got to know the some people that you're talking to. You got to almost, while you're talking to them, and if you're doing it right, guess what? You're not doing all of the talking. You're asking the questions. And as they give you the answers, it's helping you to determine which some people are they. Hope this is making sense. Hope this is making sense. Another reason people give you the standard, so number one, I can't afford it. Number two, I don't have time. Here's what you tell them. All you got is time. What do you mean? Well, number one, you help them to understand how the product is good for themselves and their family. As a result of that, that'll satisfy the customer requirement in order for them to be able to gain access for their share. And then what you tell them is, look at it as a seed in the ground. That all you have to do to water the seed is to take care of yourself. And all you got to do to take care of yourself is to use some of your, identify your favorite products and use it. Your favorite product may be seasoning. Your favorite product may be pain cream. Your favorite product may be the flat belly lifestyle. And then if you have anybody look down, most of the people that look down can't see their feet. And that's the indication that they need the flat belly lifestyle, y'all. I'm just saying. And so the reality of the situation is, and so if you use the product, you're going to satisfy your customer requirement in order to gain your payout for your share, right? And then you tell them all you got is time, because time is going to tick. The clock is going to tick, and it's going to talk every day whether you put the seed in the ground or not. So might as well put the seed in the ground and allow time to grow it. Wow, that's good. Y'all write that down somewhere. Somebody should text that back to me. You might as well put seed in the ground and allow time to grow it, because time is going to go anyway. So why allow time to go without having a seed to grow? Y'all got to write that. Send that back to me. Why allow time to go without having a seed to grow? Are y'all seeing that? Why allow time to go without having a seed to grow? And the only way you can have a seed to grow is if the seed is sown. Put it in the ground. We don't need you to do work. We just need you to give seed time. Because while Wakana remains, there's going to be seed time and harvest. Are y'all getting it? Listen, I'm sorry, it's late. It's 8:16. I'm not finished. I'm going to stop right there. I would like to get a little bit of feedback, if you don't mind, Dr. Roz. If there's a question, if there's a comment, let me know if this was helpful for you. This training was helpful for you this morning. And as we get ready to go, I want y'all to have a supernaturally wonderful Wakana kind of day. God bless and prosper.
Woo, my goodness. Okay. Who doesn't get this today? Who doesn't get this? Okay. I gotta have seed in the ground. Gotta have seed in the ground. I got seed in the ground. I'm glad I got 7 seeds in this ground. So come on, everybody. Surely you understand. And let's get moving. Let's get busy. Let's open up the floodgates. Let's tell everybody. Let's get people on the call on Thursday evening at 8 p.m. It should be the same ID. You'll see the notice on the Facebook pages. You'll get it in your emails when I get it. And let's make sure that we flood it out. We should max it out, because time is running out. And so time gonna keep on ticking, but ain't no seed in the ground. Coach Dan just told us, then you got nothing to work with. So that person that you know, you love them enough to tell them. So today is Wednesday. Let's get busy. And we've been doing this thing called Let's Talk About It every day at 11 a.m. Just feel free to join us. If you are a person that has used the Flat Belly Gummies, jump on with us just for about 20 minutes. We're talking about it, and you can reshare it to your customers and increase your customer base. Have a great day, everybody. Have a wonderful Wakana kind of day. Bye-bye for now.